here, episode 4.
And I'm still adjusting. All right, here we go.
It's all right, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
adjust as
Yo.
we go on.
Fucking back.
We're back, baby.
Back like MJ wearing the 4-5.
So today,
It's fucking beautiful though. Let's hold on. Can we soak this in real quick though?
soak it in. Well, we soak it in towards the end. No,
Yeah,
no, that's not a
that's
little.
how real fucking
how-
sus. You can't say the other thing you were about to say because the NBA will fine you $40K. But yeah,
Yo, pause.
pause.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a little too bright for my eyes to be
Yeah.
open, but.
But they say it's good to get 15 minutes of sun.
Yeah, vitamin D. You mean?
Nah, and then into the eyes actually.
Oh yeah, open your eyes and look straight into the
Yeah,
sun.
for 15.
Let it turn into a hard-boiled egg.
For at least get some sunlight in your eyes, like
Yeah.
unfiltered sunlight. At least that's what that one neuro fucking whatever.
Scientist.
Yeah,
What
that
I
dude
wanted
that
to
always
be?
comes out. The dude that has his podcast, that swole ass dude.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. But anyways,
All right.
before we have 30 minutes left.
Yeah,
right?
we have 30 minutes
We
to
got
save
30
the world.
minutes. We got it. Episode 4. The topic today is accountability and
Yeah, accountability.
what else were you saying for today?
Accountability kind of goes along with like like being victimized by your own insecurities.
But you said something else though. What was
Yeah.
it you were saying?
You know I have brain farts, man.
Me too.
So
That's
it's
why
like-
I told you to write it down, and you didn't
I
even
wrote
bring
it
the
down
note. You
and I
piece
left
of
the
shit. You left another one. God.
Is it like the victimization, like caused by your insecurities or something? Like
Insecurities there.
Yeah, it's all about
Accountability and
insecurities.
Damn. See that?
And how lack of accountability kind of.
Let me try and process this, because accountability is something that, funny enough, me and one of my friends were talking about last night. That he randomly, I think I told him that, I took therapy. I signed up for therapy yesterday.
It's good, man.
Randomly.
That's a big step. High five that one up.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No.
Big
And
step,
so
yo.
then he told me, he was like, yo, that's nice, because I took up this life coacher, and he teaches like accountability. And I thought about it, I was like, I think I need that.
Yeah.
So that's a good topic to talk
all
about,
could
because
use that.
now I can process things and I can break it down as to, okay, I'm going to ask you these questions.
Yeah, man.
Because I feel like,
ask away.
you already know when I
ask
ask
away.
you these things, it's already like I'm answering to myself and
My
answering
fellow
myself.
Sag. My fellow Sag.
All right.
That I thought it was so unique, yo.
This is
I'm
like
glad
AZ.
I'm glad I'm not though. Yeah, I'm white unique. I'm glad I'm not though, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
I wouldn't say you're
there's-
not unique. It's
I'm
just,
glad there's just relatable
there's
people,
just,
man.
Exactly. There's
People
more
that have like all this
us.
fucking shit just going on inside here,
Yeah.
and they ain't scared to talk about it.
That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
it took me by surprise when you told me that you weren't being completely honest. I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
is my method not working?"
No, it's not. It's not honest. That was a
Yeah.
poor choice of words. It's more like, I guess, forthright would be the term. Like, I wasn't completely sharing everything because
Yeah.
I was kind of reserved.
Yeah.
Because protecting that certain people, not myself, actually.
Oh, okay. I get where I know where this is
You
going.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like-
know where this is going.
But today, man,
Yeah.
fuck that shit. I just woke up with a nice plate of fuck that shit. I got my therapy session. And I understand.
Yeah.
And that's why accountability is like a big thing. And like all that self-defecating, fucking destroying myself bullshit talk, that shit's coming
I
to
feel
an
that.
end, bro.
I feel that everything is gonna come to an end
Yeah,
eventually.
that's why we're doing
But
this.
for the good.
I love watching, like I rewatch
good.
this shit, and I just see how I come off, and I come off like a fucking
Yeah, but
dickhead.
it helps you. It helps.
But
you
it's
improve.
good though because
Yeah.
I'm not that dickhead.
Yeah.
But it's just because of like the fighting that insecurity, man.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things, and trying to find control of things that I can't control. That I know I can't control.
Yeah.
But-
because it's something that you just haven't tapped into for
Yeah.
a long time, and it's like I don't know how to work. this.
Exactly. So that's why I love this shit. It's like a reflection of like. It's just a reflection. Like
That's
just,
good. At least it's working for you too.
Hell yeah.
This
This
was
is
the whole
working.
purpose of what I'm trying to do.
Nah, and
it's
that
like,
feedback your friend like gave you, man. That
Oh,
shit was
it
beautiful
opened your
because I like
eyeballs.
exactly I saw it that way. Like
Yeah.
I was watching, I was like,
You just wanted the verification.
Yeah,
to not
it's-
know that you're going crazy.
yeah, it's like okay, all right, that's how I'm coming off.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Sometimes you need
That's good, man.
an opinion. Sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes
I mean, it's not
Most-
bad to give an opinion. It's just up to you if you want to
yeah,
accept it.
so it was a good
you
opinion
know?
actually.
So it was
very,
a good opinion.
It was
yes.
well received because
Yeah.
I completely saw it that way.
Yeah, that's
I was
good.
like, all right. And it's not, then that's not my actual feeling, but it just come the way it came across what that person was mentioning.
Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to process how to break this down for accountability. And I'm thinking more so, I'm trying to think it almost as if like baby steps, like a baby. And all right, let's see if maybe this works.
Hey, let's get it.
This is off top of the dome. I'm freestyling.
All right, freestyle.
Maybe this will help me
Check 1, 2, 3, don't
when I
stop.
become a therapist myself, maybe in the
Yeah,
future.
we'll both become therapists. I'm gonna have shock therapy on.
Oh, for sure, I need that. But my shit's already fried, so ain't much left. It's going to be overcooked.
That's my meat. Well done.
Yeah,
3/4
exactly.
to fucking well done. Nah, man. Bullshit. You ain't cooked.
All right.
You gotta stop that self.
Yeah, I gotta
Self,
stop.
yeah.
I know they taught you that in
Yeah.
therapy on your first day.
Yeah, that's my homework. My homework was to go home and stop beating up on myself
Yeah.
and give myself the same compassion that I give other people.
Yeah,
Even other people that don't deserve it.
that's we already know what topic that's gonna lead into.
Yeah.
But all
'Cause
right,
I take
so
too much accountability.
you know what? For
There's a
me,
possibility.
accountability.
I take
I now take accountability because now I'm aware. Now I've grown enough to know that, okay, look, what I did was wrong. But back then, oh man, you
fuck
couldn't
that.
tell me shit. It's like, oh, I know I wasn't wrong. There's no fucking way, because I didn't bother to be in their shoes and all that stuff. So, but what is accountability to you?
Man, owning up. Owning up to, like, even to yourself, like things that affect you. Some people are in denial, man.
Oh, a lot of people
Like,
do now.
you know, shit. Sometimes I deny shit that I see. I don't hold myself accountable for certain things, you know, like. And then I started like adjusting, but now sometimes like, even with that, it's so awkward because even with that now I even take things that aren't for me, and I like put that on me, like, so like even things that harm me. I guess this is why the therapist is like, you need to like give yourself some compassion.
Yeah.
But it's just because the way I work is, I want to own up to my stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I want to control me. Like, I want to at least.
Yeah, you want to be the master of yourself.
Yeah. So it's like, that's why I suffer sometimes from trying to control things that I cannot control.
Personally?
Personally. So I like emotions like sometimes get the best of me.
Yeah.
And it's because like my expectations of people are higher than what they should be for that person. Like I put people on pedestals, man, and they don't deserve it.
I don't think you should be putting people anywhere.
Any pedestal,
Any
exactly.
pedestal,
But
yeah.
it's like sometimes I put people over myself. This is me having accountability.
Yeah.
This is me saying right now, right here, something that I learned, through my 1 day of therapy. Nah, I've been
You got so much of
No,
this
I've
one
been
day.
yeah, I did. Because I've been fighting with this a lot. Like, what makes me put a person
Above you.
above me? Like, that person, it's like, what makes me what are my weaknesses that create that? So my insecurities, like, I put myself in that place. So that's why, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, this person's hurting me. But no, I'm hurting me. Like, I'm putting, so.
Yeah, you're letting them hurt you
So
on
that's
top of that.
that's me taking accountability for, like, what I allow. I'm putting myself there. Like, I brought myself to this point. Like, I did that. So it's like, okay, yeah, I did that. So understand it, like, swallow it, take it, move on, learn from it, and move. Like, I'm doing that. Like, I'm working on that. Like, I probably talk in circles, and like, I laugh every time I watch like the other episodes because I know I speak in circles, but it's just how my mind works. So it's like,
But this helps though.
yeah, and I'm not trying, like, and that's what it is. Like, it's like
You have a lot of information blasting all at
Yeah.
once, and I know because
Like,
I know how you work
So-
because it works just like mine.
So it doesn't make sense to people, but it makes sense to me.
You. Well, it makes sense
And it makes
to me
sense-
too
so-
because I already know how the
So
process
that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
like, for me, accountability, man, like, the world would be so much easier if everybody just like took credit for what their shit, their
Yeah.
fuck up. Like, but people don't ever want to, you know, like.
Well, it's a variation of things because you know they get influenced by their parents or they could be influenced by their friends
Yeah.
or whatever environment they're in. That's what their sponge-like little brain is gonna
That's
absorb,
okay.
and it's like, okay, this looks normal, so maybe I should do it too. You know?
So yeah, I could do my part. Like if I fuck up, man, I ain't
Yeah.
got no problem being like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, because
Like-
you're aware of it.
you tell me, you come to me and you say, like, this is what I've been working on
Mm-hmm.
before all this.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't like how you said such and such or
Mhm.
whatever. Like, the old me would have probably like been like, ah, you just a little pussy,
Yeah.
right? But it's not, because obviously, if you hold me in like some type of esteem, like
Mhm.
I should be accountable for like my actions that are causing that type of like. So I should be more about like, okay, so what am I doing? What can I do different? That like so you will understand me better, like, you know, because my shit doesn't come from like a side of hate or.
Yeah.
So it's like I could understand, like the accountability part comes in where I could understand how I could come off a bit like.
Yeah.
Rah, rah.
Too
Yeah.
aggressive.
So like, you know, that was difficult for me to understand at first, and then also how like my emotions would get the best of me. Like, how are you offended by that?
Yeah.
And then I let my emotions like.
Because we're already so used to being so forward that we don't take accountability for, you know, how they feel.
Yeah. So it's
as
like
well. You know?
so it's. But there's nothing worse than when you know something, and a person is running like or
In
loops
circles.
around that,
Yeah.
because they don't want to
They don't want to
hold themselves
Yeah.
to like. They don't want to be accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
They just want to point. They just want to point at you
Mm-hmm.
and be like, you know, like,
You
yeah,
motherfucker, you.
but never me. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, see, this is why I tell you, sometimes for me, it's too much. When it was probably you,
Yeah.
I look in the mirror and I'm like, it's me.
Exactly.
And then I'm trying to like, for people that, you know, that I hold
Mm-hmm.
high regards, but that's
Yeah,
where
that-
I'm fucking up.
That's the narcissism as well.
That's-
That's when you were telling me that, I was like, you actually brought back flashbacks because I went through that. Funny enough, with my own fellow sign, and I would question, you know, a lot of the shit that she would do, and I'm just thinking like, damn, is it really me that I'm like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. And I legit wasn't doing anything wrong, that I had to question. Even like, I even asked my friends, I was like, yo, from an unbiased, like, you don't have
Yeah.
to pick a side. I don't care if you're my friend or whatever. Like, if she's right, just let me know if she's right. But I feel like whatever the fuck she's telling me is like fucking me up real bad. And so they would tell me the same thing, like, yo, are you all right? Like,
Yeah.
it's clearly her, you know? And so situations like that, man, when you care about somebody so much, that's when they can swallow you whole and they have full
Yeah.
control over you, you know?
And that's why previously I had said love sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Love doesn't suck, because love is something pure. Like, and it's like.
I wouldn't
it's-
say it's pure.
It's
a-
different
it's-
spectrums.
it's
Yeah,
a
it's like
mixture
like
of
yeah.
everything into
So,
one.
but it's
But
like,
it's a beautiful
and I would never
feeling.
like I would never expect somebody, because that was a good message, like,
Yeah.
because that's how it came off. But I would never expect somebody to love me the way I love them.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect that. Like I do not put expectations on people.
Yeah.
All I do is like, as far as that goes.
The
But
pedestal.
like the pedestal thing, like I would do it because out of admiration. Like I admire this person. Like, you know, like it's there's a difference between love and admiration.
Yeah.
And I would admire certain features about that person, like certain aspects of that person.
Yeah.
And the admiration comes from wishing I had that.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, man, it's beautiful. Like, you know, some people admire people and like knock it.
Yeah.
Like they hate.
Exactly.
I see it and like it makes me love you more. Like it's like, damn, that shit is fucking beautiful. Like, you know, like so but I don't expect people to see the world. Nobody to see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
I
about.
love it.
Like,
It's like, baby, come
they
over
are,
here.
they agreeing with me
I
to
love
burn.
you. It's
But
like, no.
but it's that's what I didn't write down was
What?
the emotional abuse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you're so out of it that you don't even realize like what's happening to you, that's probably like the
Yeah.
lowest part where any human being can just get to.
And then that's where everything goes in a fog for me,
Yeah.
because it's like,
Yeah,
how
you're
can
just
some
pretty much blinded and walking
Yeah,
like
and then
around and shit.
they flip it so good that you're lost, because you don't
You don't know what to do.
yeah, you like don't know which way's up.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking that you're the one that's like the fucked up one. You're
Yeah.
like, what the hell was that?
Life is
That was
literally
like, yeah,
just
like,
moving
yeah,
all
that
around.
was-
Fishes
that was
are
a big
jumping
ass
out the
fish.
water. Birds are
Birds
calling each
chirping.
other. The nature's looking good.
Yeah, I
this
mean,
tree is
we're
a
in the
little
right
dead as
place.
fuck, but is looking really alive.
We're in the right place though, man.
Yeah.
The sun, man, like yo, like
I feel so
yeah,
alive.
it's like you don't know you're getting fucked,
Yeah.
like, but you're getting fucked, like, you know, you it's I've been getting fucked, like. Like
I don't know. I feel so fucked for laughing.
I feel like old dirty bastard.
Yeah.
Yo. I don't have a problem with you fucking me,
but I got a problem with you
fucking me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really thought like that's why like I feel like damn I'm coming out like my alter ego. I just want to slap people.
Yeah.
But it's because
But it's the buildup of
because
what they're doing that to.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it's like man, I just been.
It's one thing when you have an ego that's fucked up from you, just you
Yeah.
as a person, but when it's built up from other people, that's a whole.
So this is
story.
where it's messed up, and this
Yeah.
is what comes to the insecurity things. People like that are masses. I'm no doctor, nobody to be like, oh, narcissist or whatever,
yeah.
but like a bully, like an emotional abuser,
Yeah.
it's a person that like knows, like
your weak points.
Yeah, like knows where your insecurities are, right? Because you've shared like.
That's a master manipulator.
Yeah.
That's what
So,
it is.
and this person is an ugly person, but you're not gonna see it
Yeah.
till it's too late.
Yeah.
I saw it like way down the line. I'm still seeing it. I'm still shocked by it. Like still like,
Yeah.
so that person used my, like, my insecurities to also like that I see good in people. Like so, I wouldn't see that evil side. Like I'll be like nah, somebody cannot be this dirty or like nah, like this this like every turn of the corner I'm
Yeah,
like
because you have too much admiration for them.
yeah. So I'm like.
Kind of like with celebrities and all these cases.
Yeah,
that
and which
they
is
go through.
oddly enough, I hate celebrities. I'm not like a
Yeah,
idolize.
yeah.
I don't know.
But it's
like,
the same concept.
Yeah, but it's that. It's like oh my God, like when you see somebody like. But I get that. Like so that's what it is. I admire real people. Like I admire people that go through shit, like you. You know what I'm saying? Like I admire people that ain't fucking scared of shit. Like and then like so when you show me that like that I don't know that person's like basically mirroring everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like. That person's like, that's what they're going for. Like, it's like, oh, this is.
Yeah, this is.
And then they play that role. And then, they fill a void.
Yeah.
Like, they find your voids, like, that you have, and they're like.
Well, there's the way.
And
how
it's like
I'm seeing,
subconscious that they do it.
The way how I'm seeing, I don't know about.
Some do it consciously.
Some do it subconsciously.
Man, trust
yes.
me, the one I deal with, when they do evil shit, like, bends on the knee, and starts praying to God and asking God for forgiveness and shit like that. Like they can't accept it.
That's just
but not with like not around me. Like I've witnessed it. I was like, what is this? Like they didn't know that they were being watched or being seen at the time or that I was like catching up on it. But like person was like doing evil shit and then like pray and just like try to and then just start over fresh.
Yeah.
It's like that person won't even admit. Won't hold that person won't hold itself accountable for being a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. The way I see it is like a movie where a husband and wife are together and the wife just absolutely is an evil person and she slowly poisons the man's breakfast. His drink, his tea, his morning tea every day.
Yeah, just a dose.
And
just a small micro dose.
Just a little bit. And then to the point where, maybe he's 60 years old, something like that. He's like, yo, I feel funny now. Next thing you know, he dies on his deathbed. So it's like one of those
Why
things.
would you use that metaphor?
I don't know. It's just how my brain works cinematically. So
but I'm laughing because
oh God. I'm sorry.
Part of me that thought that of the person that I was with. That they were trying to poison me little by little.
Yeah. I mean, who fucking knows?
Like,
I mean, imagine if you would have stayed.
All right, let's just talk about this. Like, with that person, when I met them, I weighed a certain weight. And I gained like 45 pounds with that person. Like, like I always struggle with my weight. But then the person like, like would feed me crazy shit, like do shit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like, now I got you.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's like, and then I was like, damn, this bitch is trying to poison me. Like, like, and then I got at a certain size and then would be like, oh, you need to do this, like you're too fat, and like I'm like, wait, but like I'm too fat. But every time I would go to the like I'm trying to start, like I'll get right, get a regimen. She'll find a way to like
deter you from it.
Like and it's so subtle that it like part of me is still in denial. Like she wasn't doing that on purpose. bitch was doing it on purpose. Like, you know, I'm sorry for the B word. I know women out there don't like that word.
Nah, man, some women are bitches. Fuck.
But this person is an evil person.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm discovering this, and I feel bad for the next victim. Like,
I mean, that's
like,
in their hands.
Yeah, like, you know, because I already know it's a MO, it's a cycle, it repeated itself, and it's repeating itself all over again.
I mean, you tell me if it's too far. How is it that you met her?
At work?
But was there the same routine how you're seeing now?
Oh,
was
for
it
sure.
how you found? Was it
For
how you
sure.
found it in the first place?
Yes, sir. Like, look, no, not with somebody. This is, like.
But like in a relationship. I mean, like
No.
after she broke up with her previous whatever.
She was single, like single.
But how long after the relationship is what I mean?
According to her, she had been single for a year. And that she wasn't, I ain't dating no man. Hit me with that line.
Yeah.
But like, even that, like, see, this is the thing. This is why I fell to that shit. Because I don't, like, I question certain things about you, like your life, like your upbringing, shit like that.
Yeah.
But I tend not to, I tend to
about
steer
the
away
past
from, like, past relationships.
Yeah.
Because, like, I try, like, that's the good heart in me.
But sometimes now that
That's the good heart in me, but the pussy ass heart in me. No, it won't happen again. As far as like now, like lesson learned, bro. Like,
no, I mean in terms of like asking them. I mean.
No, there's certain questions you do ask.
Yeah.
There's no,
like,
I'm not.
See what habits they
I'm
might have.
I'm not completely like, but I don't have to ask. You know why? Because it comes out.
Yeah.
Like little by little. The thing is, when a person is like usually like a master at it, they give you just like a nugget.
Yeah.
They give you like. And then that person like kind of victimizes themselves, which that's when I was like, oh, you're not really a victim. Like, this is why I want to talk about victimizing, like how people victimize themselves and like get guilt. Like I'll be like, oh look, like, you know, I don't know the dynamics of how your guys' relationship, your past relationship was. Like, you know, it obviously fucked you up. Like we all have had some shit relationships in our past. I thought those were behind me.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was ahead of me. That was awesome. That was awesome. And then like just the way this person presented themselves, man. Yo, it was like really everything that I was like, okay, like we're gonna work through this together. Like, like, you know, like
like how
like the person was like, I'm working on me. You know, like the person, cause I was like, look, that's how when we first met, I'm like, I'm a constant work. I'm like, I have issues, I have this, but I'm constantly working on myself, trying to improve on myself. Yeah. Like, because I know,
as you should.
Like, so I'm always trying to work on things to make better. So, like, I'm trying to seek my happiness. And then, you know, I know you're trying to do you. So that's how we started. It was a casual thing. It wasn't like, and we kept it casual for like, like a good, almost a year. Like, we were like casual, like, not almost a year. It was like we weren't like, we didn't put, I hate the title. Air tags, but like we didn't put it on, we didn't put any title on it. Like we just us, like just two people hanging, bro. Like, but now in hindsight, she knew that's what I was like. I'm not trying to have like no wife again. Like, you know, I'm not trying to do all this, but she was like, I got this dude. Like, you know, and the shit is crazy. Cause I'm like, this is the self-deprecating coming out real quick. Yo, there's so many better options. Like, why you want to fuck with me, man? Like, why you want to fuck with me? Like, there was so many situations. So I thought to myself, why is she picking me? And it's because of the same mentality that I'm thinking there's better options. That same weakness is what she seeks out. She seeks out.
She thrives
off low self-esteem.
Sounds like a succubus.
Yeah, like a fucking succubus. So, like, you know, my shit, this is me holding myself accountable. My shit, my issues, is what made her, like, fucking probably even wet, like, at one point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the guy. This is the guy that's gonna fill me up. Like,
hey, yo.
Like, I did, though, with everything. But she was,
So you felt like she was getting turned on by you seeing the weakness in you, and she was like, oh, I got him.
In hindsight, now looking at it, that's what, like, cause she was a nurturer. That's the role she played. Like, she played like the nurturing role. Still does it. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It's like the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, for real, I thought I was crazy, bro. Like, but
There's
like,
always gonna be somebody that's much more than
man,
us.
son. Like,
Yeah.
like she does stuff, still like then I'm like, huh? And like, but now it's laughable because
Yeah.
your eyes are open to it. It's like something that you laugh at. You just like, it's like, yo, for real. Like the last couple of years, it's like I was just like the last year, I'm just like, there's certain things I'm like, oh shit, I used to fall for this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
now you're seeing it in a clearer view.
so it's like, damn. But now there's like some poor sap in the same situation.
Yeah, the routine is gonna follow until she breaks that habit.
And she's not, because she's not getting help. Gethelp.com. She don't hit them up.
Yeah.
Getbetterhelp.com.
I mean, I wouldn't say never because you
No, I'm not
you
gonna
don't
say
know
never.
what the future might hold.
I'm
for
not
them,
gonna say never, but
it looks like it probably won't be for a while.
yeah, it won't be till she fucks up a couple
Yeah.
other lives. Like, I don't want to badmouth this person
No,
either.
no,
because this person probably has like it. Not probably, most definitely. Certain, I'm no professional, but has like certain, and that's towards the end. That's what she would use. That she knew, like that. I'm trying to help her through it, because we're already
Established.
So, like, you know, and I'm trying to help. I'm trying to see it through, and that's what like the whole stick-to-itiveness that I have, like, cause she even harped on, she played on that. Like, she played on that. She knew I didn't want to like raise my kids in a broken home. She knew all that. So she's like, I could do whatever I want. And this dude is just gonna forgive me. All I gotta do is act like I'm going to therapy or do this or whatever. Like, I gotta get my mind right, apologize, like kneel, cry, like the craziest shit. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, this can't be fake. Like, this whole time I'm like I had that intuition, like that like, yo, this is probably fake.
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably
It's
not
like
real.
I feel like this belongs in a movie.
Yeah, and I was like, and like I was like, but I gotta stick to it, because I'm not. At a point I wasn't sticking around for her. I'm sticking around for the other 3 lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was just like hoping, man, like hoping. I went from, I'm like kind of borderline. I'm not agnostic. I'm not a big God guy. I don't know if
you're not a
we've
religious
established this.
Yeah.
But like she had.
You know
me,
what agnostic means, right?
Yeah, that you know, you got to get the proof, like in the pudding.
Yeah, the proof of the pudding.
No, but like, I would pray, man. I would find myself praying, dog.
There's nothing, regardless if you're a religious person or not, prayer is a normal thing. You don't even have to pray to.
I know.
Allah.
But I would
whoever,
pray to the
Buddha.
architect. I call him the architect.
The grand scheme of things.
I call him the architect, and I'm like, man, if you real, if like there's really an architect
Like,
that
hey, yo,
designed
my
this.
man.
Yeah, let me holler at you.
Real quick.
Like, look, help this woman get help this woman get like the help she needs. I obviously can't do it because I was breaking myself trying to do it. I came to a breaking point. Like, I broke myself, literally broke myself. I was already broken, but I continued breaking myself, like, for her. Because she brought that up, by the way, in an argument.
Yeah.
Like, you were broken already. Shit, I ain't break you. I barely even did anything. Like,
oh my.
Like, that was one of the most recent arguments. It's pretty funny though.
So fun.
And I was like, and then I would be like, God, like, I don't know why I'm here. Like, I don't know what has me here. Like, how have I endured this for so long? But I don't know if I have the strength to get myself out of it. Because I got myself into it. And I don't know how to get out of it. Like, so, like, that same, like, self, like, you got yourself into this shit. Like you think you're going to get out of it, you know? So it's like beating myself down for it. And, like, her, like, she was, I was just like, God, which I feel bad now because it's happening again. I was like, can you send the guy?
Like, and then you're like, bueno,
could you send,
here you go, my son.
I was like, God, yo, I don't know if we should.
It's like, well,
I was like,
you
God,
got what you wanted.
I was like, God, like, you know, can you send like
somebody
everything this
for her.
girl wants? Like, everything she's like beating me down for not being.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't seeing at the time, that she was just doing it because I'm never gonna be whatever she wanted to be.
Yeah,
but in my sick head, I'm thinking, like get her the guy that she's asking for, like, to give her all that she wants and stuff. I even told her one day, I was like, hey, I pray for you every day. I pray for you to win. I pray for you to get over all your shit. I pray for you to realize who you are, that what you could be. That fake person you showed me in the first like 6 years, 5 years of our relationship, if you could fake it for 6 years, bro, like fake it for another 20. Like
Shit.
you could be that person.
Yeah.
And then like, but I pray that you find everything that you asked me to be. I hope you like. I pray.
Find
Oh,
it in
and she's like, oh, so materialistic things, cause she takes it there. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah. I'm talking about like everything you asking for, like everything that you like. I can't do, like for them to do it. And then like,
One of them.
nah, something I'm gonna do. He said, yo, like now,
He's like, here you go.
like, and it's like,
Oh,
and then this is
God.
like the bittersweet like part of it.
Why are we
'Cause-
so fucked
Yeah,
up?
it's
Even for shit like
no,
this?
it's really fucked up. Cause it's like part of me, when it happened, dog. You know when somebody like fucking discards you or whatever,
Yeah.
this shit hurt. Like
No,
it
of course
hurts.
it hurts.
But like the part I'm dealing with right now, and like I'm trying to grasp is the relief.
That you're finally like.
I'm
away
feeling
from
guilty like about the relief I feel like.
it. Why are you feeling guilty about that?
Because now some other motherfucker and now I gotta leave.
Has to go through
Yeah,
it.
and I gotta leave.
So you feel bad for them?
I feel bad for the dude.
Why?
It's just my fucking nature. It's my pussy bitch ass nature. Like I feel bad, like,
Man, that's actually a very good thing.
but it's
You
like
just care for people.
so it's like I feel like damn, like
Nah, I get you.
like
I
the
get you.
prayer were answered. Like yo, for real, prayer got answered. Like and then, but it's like damn, that was a fucked up prayer.
Well, I don't think it's a fucked up prayer. I think the answer for your prayer was fucked up. The way how it was brought into life for you.
the thing-
That's why they say be careful what you
The
wish
thing
for.
that is like. The thing that's fucking me up is just the other stuff involved that I don't want to
Yeah.
mention, but like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to get like them safe.
Mhm.
But that shit is wild. Like, but it's the
That's
same
crazy.
pattern, by the
Yeah.
way. The it's up to me to break it because when, mind you, it's like 8 years almost, and I would still have to deal with phone calls from exes, like from the guy that supposedly like beat
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
So, like, did he beat her? No, I don't think so now because I see the game now. Like that's her MO. So, like it's like. It's crazy because seeing how fucked up they were, like
But-
calling.
Maybe what if it actually did happen, but you see the reason as to why it happened?
I didn't want to say that, but
Well,
it's facts.
it's
Yo,
fact. You gotta look
it's
at from
facts.
many
No, for real.
different views. So
Like,
it's
it's-
like
no.
sometimes people drive you insane to
No.
the point where it's like, bro.
I was there. I was
Yeah.
at that breaking point that she
Yeah.
still holds over me. Like, but it, like I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
but it's I get that. I get like, but then like, once you realize that I feel bad. And like part of me, this is how crazy this shit is. I feel bad that them dudes are still around and they haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
Like
It's just lost in the sauce.
8
as my
years,
man
bro. I've been with
Gucci
her
Mane would
8
say.
years, dog. Like, and how you still getting like these dudes like
Tied up to that.
and then I'm like, damn, are they like sufferers and they just so like, cause they scared to admit like what I'm not afraid to admit. And then one thing I always told myself,
Now
I'm
you
like,
found the clarity of what you needed for you.
so what I
And,
told myself
you know,
is like seeing them fucked up, like calling and like fucking with the Jones, yo. I'm like, yeah, pussy's good, but not that good. But like, nah, but yeah, you gotta have to dumb that out. Sorry, people.
Nah,
Like,
we keep it real.
but like the dudes, like I guess like seeing them like fucking thirsting and shit, and like just like suffering. I was like, yo, I break out, I'm breaking out.
Yeah.
Like the only thing is that I got something that they don't have. Like I got something in the middle, but I got it. Like I'm still breaking out. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's like, yo, that call, like all that shit, like all that, like me calling and all that, like looking, like nah, bro. Like I realized like, oh, this is the game. Like this is the game. Like
It's chestnut.
yeah, this is the game. Like this is the game. Like cause she needs that. Like she needs that void that's empty, man. Like tell you, man, had I known all this shit that I learned of her like midway through, she hid all that shit really good. But like when it was too late is when all the stuff started like showing itself. Like all the fucking issues. Like I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. I was like, she out, fucking broke me. Like, I didn't even know how would I describe when she like, damn, she's out crazy in me. Like this is this is like, and it's like, and still like now, cause I got to root for her, man.
Yeah.
Cause of what I have in like, I got like, what I have there.
Yeah.
I have to root for her, and I have to be there, like for her, like ask for her to like find whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, she's taking care of the other half. So it's like, you have to make sure she's good, so then they're good too.
Even though she doesn't want to, she fights it. Like, cause a person like that, like I'm noticing, like she doesn't love herself. And then,
but that's what I'm saying. Like
she's helping me with that now because seeing her how
it helps you.
She doesn't love herself.
It's reflecting.
I'm like, damn, I didn't love myself, but in a different way. So it's like different kind of like self-hate type shit.
Yeah.
But like mine was more like guilt. Like I put stuff on myself that didn't belong to me. Like I take in things that didn't belong to me, but she just like she wanted to feed off of like the good things that you have. Like the like damn, this dude got a big heart. This dude's gonna like, and they feed off of that. They're fucking.
I think it's more so because I kind of my brain's getting overloaded.
Yeah, that's what I do. We overload.
Hey, yo, that sounded funny.
Hey.
I think it's more like this for her and for anybody in general. You need certain ingredients to create the perfect meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
If certain ingredients don't match, that meal ain't gonna taste right.
Oh, it's gonna taste like
so, in your case, you just found all the ingredients you needed for you to detach and found the awareness for you to detach. In her case, she's still mixing around with ingredients to see what works.
Yeah, which one feels
if she's even putting the work, you know, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe she might be doing micro adjustments, but not really too much. But that's what I'm saying. Like in her case, and since you're rooting for her, maybe who knows? Down the line, might be 5 years, might be 10 years. Who knows how long? But
I hope
you know,
so.
hopefully they make the change where it's like.
You know how hard I was trying to drag her to therapy, man. Like all this stuff, like.
Any Caribbean woman and the word therapy.
Nah, and then she wanted me to go to therapy because I'm the crazy one. And I did.
And you did.
And I am crazy. But just not her crazy.
Yeah, she's on a different level.
Because my crazy is like self-inflicted. Like it's
you have self-control.
It's
crazy.
It's
crazy when it's uncontrollable. It's where
yeah,
it's kind of like the explosive and the implosive.
And then that's what it was. Like she got my emotions to a place where I'm like lashing out, and then I realized I'm like, whoa, that's the power.
Yeah.
I was like, that is it right there, bro.
Yeah.
And
Man.
then once you realize that that's the power, you just kind of like, that's the power. Now I can't give it to her.
Exactly.
So when like they're pushing for it, you just like. Even sometimes she put like even the nice shit, like they pushing for that too.
Yeah.
Like they want that. They want to be like feel like, oh, I still got him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer I can keep that charade up, but
nah, man.
You know who I'm. You know what I do it for.
Yeah, you get tired for it.
Until we get that settled in.
The good thing is that you're here now, realizing all these important things about yourself, and you're getting yourself out of it. Because, you know, at the end of the day,
slow crawl,
the
man.
only person that's going to care about you is you and your mom.
Slow crawl. Yeah, your mama always
family
mama.
And all that stuff.
Always mama.
All I can think about is Vin Diesel.
But now that you family's everything. No, but that you mentioned moms, man.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to my mom, man.
I told you.
She always used to be on we always used to laugh, like, as we used to travel together.
Yeah.
And like when they're doing the whole airplane, like the oxygen mask, like we always laugh about that because, you know, it says help put your mask on before you help anybody else.
Yeah.
And then we always laugh at that because she's like, yo, you gotta put your mask on. Like you gotta put it on. You can't save nobody. And like it's crazy because that's always been my motto.
Yeah.
But I've always went against it. Yeah.
So
it's like I wasn't being true to it, man.
Practice what you preach, but you ain't.
Yeah, I wasn't being true to it, man. Because I thought my supply, my oxygen was helping and being helpful and like trying to take care of people.
Yeah.
But that was killing me. Like that's what was like, I was losing
You was
oxygen.
giving people oxygen while they were giving you methane.
Basically. Basically.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying?
The joys of science and
the chemistry.
The elemental fucking table.
But that's what was occurring, man. I was like saving people, like
but you ain't saving yourself.
Yeah,
or they ain't saving you neither.
Cause I was feeling they had me feeling like being around them, you know. So it was toxic, man. It's a toxic thing. Back to the methane. It's very toxic.
But
and
at least
now somebody's open. Like my eyes are open.
You have, this is all you can do now is just hear yourself take the experience of what happened. Hey, look, a turtle.
Turtle.
Right there, you see a little
Yeah,
head.
you got the little
You
turtle
turtly
poking.
enough for the turtle.
You got the turtle poking.
Yo, there's life all around here. This is
No, it was
crazy.
like some kind of dragon,
Yeah,
yo, or
this is-
like what's her name? Nessie? Loch
Yeah,
Ness?
exactly, Loch Ness. But back to what I was saying was, yeah, now you could just have this experience where, once you're healed first, for when your time comes again, finding another partner or whatever, and now you have all these healthy habits for yourself, but also for your next partner in the future.
I figure I like healing, man. Like I take care of myself, and the
Sometimes
rest will
it
take care of
might
itself.
take a year, might take
Might
2,
take the rest
3
of my
years.
life, though.
Look how long it's taken me.
Might take the rest of my life,
Hey,
man. I
yeah.
don't know. So, but I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with going back to like healing myself how like I used to do.
That's good, man.
Like I'm good with just working on me, man. And if somebody likes me the way I am,
That's how they should be.
Yeah. So it's like I ain't trying to. I'm just trying to control me. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro. Look
Something
at all the
else popped up.
fishes. Look at all the fishes
Yeah,
jumping.
yeah. Like I'm about to like bring a rod out here.
For real.
And we just sit out here. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm just
man.
trying to work on me, man. I'm not like I'm realizing like that I was trying to work on people that didn't want to get worked on.
Yeah,
Like I was trying to help people that didn't want to be helped. I was trying to help people like they were just like like the
know-
realest shit my friend ever told me, man.
What?
Like you used to be the light, and now like I don't even see it no more. Like
Yeah.
and I couldn't get that. I was like, man, I couldn't get that. And I realized I was like, I gave myself, like I burned myself out trying to like turn on somebody else's flame, man.
I remember. Look at this. The family is here. I remember there was this one thing I used to say as a kid where I wanted to be like the president.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want to help everyone around the world and all this shit. My mom goes, how can you help everyone when you can't even help yourself? And she was like, boys.
No, but that's
For
good
an
though.
8-year-old kid
No,
to hear that.
it's heavy,
And also,
but it's good though, because
but-
it grounded you.
exactly, it definitely did, and it also made me.
Psychiatrists might say it's not good, but like I would take that.
Yeah,
I'll
and
take
so
because I know what she was saying.
exactly, and I just thought about it. It's like you can't give something out when you don't start from within. So it's like
That's what you just said right now is exactly what my brain farts was trying to say. Is that the whole time I'm trying to give myself to people, like and be good to people, it's really a reflection on what I wanted for me.
exactly.
Like I should have been doing this to myself, but I was like pushing it out.
Yeah,
Like I was giving it to others.
Yep.
Like, but it's like really what I should have been giving to myself because I didn't know it was possible to take care of yourself like that. Like, because I
Yeah, you're
seen
discovering a new power.
I grew up with like a selfless person that gave a bunch of stuff up for me.
Yeah.
So it's like so I'm
I
trying to
swear, we fucking
yeah.
the same life.
so it's like so I'm like trying to like give that. Like I'm trying to give it. And I'm like, nah, wait, bro, like I gotta spark my own flame. Like, like which is beautiful now. Like all this shit that I'm talking, all this shit like we've talked, all these circles that I talk around and all these fucking contradictory statements that I say, like all these thoughts I have in my brain. It's still beautiful though because it's like I'm starting to become more aware of it. Like
Yeah, that's
it's like-
better now than never.
and this is where the accountability ties back in because now when you're aware that something's fucked up, now you got to
Now you
hold
know
yourself
for-
accountable and
exactly.
change it. And
Yeah,
if you
man.
ain't changing, it's on you.
It's on you, and you're fucked.
Man, we're fucked.
I think that was a good
Outro?
lesson of the day, bro. Look at the sun. Look at the fucking plane over there getting reflected by the sun.
Nah, this shit's perfect, bro.
Nah, it is.
This
It's
place
such
is
a nice
perfect.
day. Yeah, man. How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Feel better?
I feel clear, man. I feel
That's
like I feel better today than I did yesterday.
Yeah, man. That's good, man.
I feel like, man, I'm working. Like
It's good.
I'm walking forward. Like I'm going forward.
You
Like
should always be forward, no matter if it's a baby step or a big step.
yeah,
or
not
whatever
even
it is.
crab walks, not even to
Yeah.
the side, man.
Even if you ain't no half step.
Yeah. Big Daddy
Big
Kane.
Daddy Kane.
Word to
Yeah,
him.
man.
But yeah, that's
That's
how you
good.
feel.
I feel great. I mean, I'm always here to listen every time. You already know I have my million things, but whenever one of my boys needs some help, I'm gonna be there as much as I can.
We black actors, yo.
We gotta stick together. And that's it for the day.
Alright. You see even that shit.